Disconnect. Well, that was super duper fun. Yeah, so we're gonna start the council because why not? We'll do an episode of that. Cool. We're downloading stuff now. Live. All right. Or it doesn't count. That's cool. Why is this not counting as... What? Thank you so much for the raid, BMO. I might have to put display capture on. This is kind of sad. I don't know why the game is not. It is a Steam game, so it should be clicking on, but I guess it's not. I might have to put on display capture. Thank you so much for the raid. Raid! There we go. Display capture. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. All the raids. I know, right? It's like, yeah, I didn't know that you guys were gonna raid me. Not at all. Welcome, welcome. I figured if I played the council, I just play one episode and then that's it. Then it stops me and I don't keep playing like super duper late. Sounds good, Ren. I have played a couple episodes of this, but it's been so long since I've done it. So. Me too, actually. It's just all at me. I don't need all of these open. That's a little extreme. Thanks, Ren. Oh, I have not done that yet. Thank you so much. I will change that. Are people going to look for golf? The council. Update. Thanks for having me. That was a lot of fun tonight. So much fun. I feel like we're gonna have to go like this and start a new game. Yes. We are ready. Totally down for even in the future, golfing with your friends. Good night, Haku. Thank you, everyone, for the raid as well. All of the many raids.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, You can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
She's so
Von Burchard.
wrinkly.
Von Burchard! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Ooh. Okay, do we act or do we trust her? Let's trust Mother, because it is Mother's Day. So let's all trust our mothers.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, she got the gun. She's good.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Burchard.
It's a good old kick to the shin.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island. The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Ooh, business with Lord Mortimer or personal reason. Let's go personal reason.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Absolutely. Turn the question back to the Duchess. Oh. Turn the question back to the Duchess.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
Oh, damn.
To Sarah, but you will pay for what you've done.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Is that better? If my webcam is down in the corner there, I feel like it's less out of the way. Or now does that cut off the subtitles? Maybe if I put it in the back, the bottom corner, that might be better for now. Okay, yeah, that's good old look around and the WASD. Got it. Damn, the only thing about dark games is, with my ring light right there, I have a really hard time seeing. Damn. Yeah, so I haven't played this game. So when it first came out, I started playing this game. But the problem is I was playing it.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Ooh. Diplomat. The diplomat shines in society, a talented speaker. He avoids faux pas and can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field. Ooh, the cultist is master of deception. Convinced of the importance of the knowledge he has acquired, extensive expertise in science and arts, using others to achieve his own does not bother him. Detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as people he questions. A man on hands. Sorry, a hands-on man. He does not shy away from the direct approach. Manipulation. You know what? I feel like manipulation would be very good as well. Or detective would be really good. Psychology, logic, maybe detective. Yeah, so I'll say what I was saying really quickly before I go back to the story. And they were, when this first came out, it was coming out as episodes. So I missed, like, I caught up to the episodes and then I missed when the next one came out. So then I just kind of lost playing it, and it's been so long that I forget all of it, but I've always wanted to finish it, so that's why we're playing it. I think I'm gonna go with detective. I do have a little bit of the upper hand. Question is always really good, and I kind of know conviction, diversion, ooh, or diplomat. Oh my god, each one has like their pros. Man. Okay. Maybe diplomat. Let's do this. Okay. So conviction, diversion. Diversion is always really good to have. You do acquire these, kind of. Conviction is good. And politics is good. That's pretty good.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. A few years ago, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away, thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away. Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. Not at all, sorry.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, It's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the objective that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required of the situation, you need to have it unlocked. Okay. Validate.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Interesting. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run to the washroom super duper quickly. Just give me 2 seconds. And I'm also going to fix... Whoops. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fix my... There we go. So then it's not cutting off the subtitles. I feel like it was still kind of cutting off the subtitles. Okay, I will be back in 2 seconds. That's the problem of having 2 teas and like 2 massive water bottles of water. Or because of earlier in the stream. Damn. Okay. The manor is up here, I think. Yeah, I might have to talk to this weird dude with his mask.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What do you know about my mother? Where is Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir,
sus.
everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost of the effort points. Okay. Oh, I don't have that.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richer. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
You'll give me back the handkerchief.
That handkerchief belongs to me. Please hand it over now.
But, sir,
I'll speak directly to your master about it. It will be a very long conversation.
Oh.
Of course, sir. Please, take it. On that note, I must leave you, sir. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
That
It
was
is indeed
intense.
your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
They're running now. What? Why can't I run? Oh, look for clues. Oh, man. Okay. I can do that.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
I'll take it.
This might just come in handy.
Yeah, new game. I did want to have this as a separate stream, but that is okay. My stream is fuzzy. Huh. Let's take a little look. It's fine for me. Can't read the main chat. New game. I can read it. Have you changed the source? If you go, there's a cogwheel and the settings cogwheel, and you can change the. You can change. Whoops. You can change the quality. You might have to change the quality of the video. Because it's fine for me.
Seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Like I just looked at, I just opened my own stream and it's at 1080p. Did you change the quality of the video? Some
rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
That's okay. That happens to me sometimes. Especially when you come from one stream to the next. I don't know why, but Twitch does that.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
To Mr. Carl Corey.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
I'm just gonna fix something super duper quick. I'm gonna move. Oh, chat's actually in a perfect spot. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just put it there.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oh, I know that language.
This letter's in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shotaro in Tokyo.
Okay, so that one I've already looked at, right?
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Yeah.
This letter's in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shotaro in Tokyo.
I just started this game. Like 10 minutes ago?
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me. It's about time the order sent some envoys there.
I think.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. Probably a Dutchman. This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This name sounds familiar. Prashi. No. Can't seem to place it. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
I've been doing No Man's Sky by myself, kind of.
Hôtel de Cluny, Rue de Mathurin, Paris. I guarantee this letter is for my mother. The address is a hideout for the Golden Order. If you write anyone over there, you have to watch out in case someone's reading your mail. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he is going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar? Ah, it's coming back to me. Godoy is the head of the Spanish government. He was appointed by King Charles IV, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor has it that he's very close to the Queen. Too close. Much too close. But hey, that's none of my business. He has a reputation of being upright and proud, very attached to the aristocracy, and close to Louis XVI. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
So I'm not quite sure what the main objective is because I just started it. So far it's a mystery. And no, I won't finish it tonight. I would be up till like 10 o'clock in the morning if I had to try and finish it. Probably even longer. What? I have to look for more clues. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, that's another clue. Is that not? Oh. Open the gate.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Use the iron bar. Okay, I'm
Clearly,
just gonna
I'm not much for manual labor.
turn
I can
down
get it open another
this
way.
a tad so that I can see. There we go. What? Let's try it again. Why is that not working?
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
There, I can see better. So do I have to keep looking through here? I
See
guess
what's
so.
hidden inside. Let's look.
I don't think I've done this one yet.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This name sounds familiar. Pashi. No. Can't seem to place it. Probably a Dutchman.
Okay, so I've already done this one. No, I think I've tried all the options. What is that? Oh. Ah. Whatever that is. Huh. Well, I'll go back over
The
there.
barrel's been broken for quite some time.
I didn't think I could use any other options. I can't use those ones. Those grade 1 out. The only option I have is the iron bar. Oh.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Use rusty iron bar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Cool.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Gunpowder. Okay. Examine the food.
Fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. Bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Examine the personal
Shit.
belongings.
Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
Examine a rusty key.
An iron key completely rusted.
Take the key.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Have I examined the powder?
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when
I guess
here.
it would suck to kind of not be able to climb. And I don't really need to teleport.
Wow. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Can I not go over there? Okay, so look for more clues. Royal jelly. What else am I missing? Huh. Oh, there is stuff probably over here, maybe? Interesting. Oh, there's something here. Oh no. It's like there's something that is shining. I think it's the water that shines off of things, and it looks like, oh, here's a light.
A lantern.
Nothing special.
A ruble.
There's nothing over here. I've examined all these letters. Nothing special over here or over here. What the heck, man? Whoops. Sorry, I apologize. I did not mean to freaking punch the mic. What the hell? Can I open this? No. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, it's just royal jelly. There has to be a way to open up that thing here. Has to be a way. Oh, maybe the key. That's the key.
There we are.
Change the up-down angle? What do you mean?
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine the broken
Uh-huh.
barrel.
What do we hear? It's cannon powder.
Okay,
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
I have no idea if I can change the viewpoint. You found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase the maximum effort points. Cool.
pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so. How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop? Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Ooh, confrontation. Okay. Confrontation. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced. Were you asking, Kier, because you couldn't see the person that well? Is that what you were asking? It was also very dark down there. The rest of it shouldn't be that dark now. It was just down by the dock was super dark.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yes, she's been here for several weeks now. Okay.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We are members of the Golden Order. Art Collector. Ooh, Professional Secret, sorry. Let's do Art Collector.
Mother passed her passion for art to me. Ancient art. Very ancient.
Ah, I didn't know your mother was an art lover.
Mainly pre-Christian objects, which are believed to have unique properties.
Well, how interesting. Now that you mention it, I can indeed imagine Sarah getting interested in that.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yes, I'll give it to her if I find her. You can count on me. You count on me.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the Dorishe's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
Yes.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Ooh, for the last of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you get a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you get the right one or you have no blunders left. Ooh. Promise.
Your Eminence, if there's one thing you can count on, it's the value of a promise made by a Dorishe. Respecting our commitments has always been the pillar of our family, and nothing nor nobody will prevent that from happening. Since you know my mother, you should know that a Dorishe always keeps their word. You can be sure of that.
Thank you, my son. It is most reassuring.
Yes.
You're welcome, especially since I promised you nothing, my friend.
Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derich. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure. Do not hesitate to look at them. Well, we might just have to look at that later.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Take the book. Thank you. Okay, what other little secrets we can see? There's stuff over there. But we should probably look around for stuff before we talk to anyone. Yes. Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn grants you escalated state. You turn place to the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You can carry more than 5. Sorry, you cannot carry more than 5. Sweet. What painting
Fall
is
of
this?
the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Cool, cool, cool. I just want to kind of look around and see if there's any cool stuff. What is this? Okay, I don't think we can go in there.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this. Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
About a letter. About the surprising main door. Oh, let's say my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
She's gone missing. Yeah.
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah.
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
When the timer limit is over, an answer is automatically selected. What?
Good evening,
I did it though.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Okay, let's stay with Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Them.
Thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more about Mortimer. Where does Emily know my mother from? Tell me more about Mortimer.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
How did he come to know her? When did he see her for the last time?
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Or the mysteries that surround us, or the Golden Order, perhaps.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Do the others in the Order know, do you think? And what if Mother has left? Do the others in the Order know you? Do you think? What if Mother's left the island? Well, she hasn't, because she has her little food.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Home, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Should the book found on the quay... Let's show the book.
But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Oh, that girl looks so creepy.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal, but I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President.
Oh, I missed that.
She would have
opportunity.
liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
It's kind of cool that it tells you the opportunities that you've missed.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Can I visit people? I wonder if I can visit
Well,
people.
my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room?
Can I? Who is this? Can I go in there? No. Okay, so I can't visit them. Oh, golden elixir cures all of my negative.
Leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Ooh.
The Quorum Guide.
My room's at the end of the corridor. Did I just pass it? I feel like I might have passed it.
Monsieur Johann van Wunde.
No, that's not me. I love this music. It's like so inquisitive. Is this mine? No. I totally screwed that up, I think. Nope, that's not my room. Huh. How much, like, where did they put me? I don't... Royal jelly. Did they really put me that far away?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.
Oh, that is him, okay.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Unseal the letter.
Okay, let's see what it contains. Too bad for Piaggi. So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon. Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Bedtime. Oh, was that the first episode? Went up to the manor. I pieced together my mother's movements when the docks. So I could have joined Sir Holma in the small section. I could have made an unexpected encounter. Oh, shit. Missed that. Oh, so I can level these up. I see. I feel like this is very important. And okay, I kind of want this. That's probably a good thing to have. And I have one more point. So, conviction's probably a good thing to have. What other stuff I should probably work on? Questioning. Notice anything strange in someone. Questioning's a good thing probably to get. Agility. I don't know. That's probably some of this stuff. Like, lockpicking is probably good, because then I can, like... encyclopedia. 1 point science. Point in science, etiquette, diversion, conviction. Oh, shit. Okay. This is hard. Etiquette's probably good. Yeah. So I think that was the end of episode 1. I'm pretty sure. So I will leave it at that after this. After this.
Your turn?
Oh, so this is a vision.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, so that's Lord Mortimer just sitting there.
Oh, what a
It's
pity
been so
he
long
was a
since I've
knight at the start of the game.
played this game.
Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
He's so pissed.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Damn. Dun dun dun. He's gonna be pissed that someone's escorting him back.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
He's
Thank you.
freaking me out.
And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
Okay, hold on. I want to see here. So I think that was the end of episode 1. Yes. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. I don't want to be lame, but I do really need to go to bed. I didn't realize what time it was. Oh, and I don't know how much longer this episode's going to go off for. That was just the second. I'm on the second one. Jesus. Okay, maybe I will end it here. I am going to end it here. And then we will continue. That was so much fun. And then I just didn't realize what time it was. That was the only problem. Sad face. There we go. Yeah, I am super excited to continue with the council. Maybe tomorrow I have a full day tomorrow for work, and chances are I don't want to make promises that I will have a stream tomorrow because it's going to be a long ass day. It's Mother's Day and there's going to be takeout out of the wazoo. So I'm going to be tired. But I'm hoping also Monday's another long day as well. So maybe I might have a short stream on Monday if I do stream. If not, I am definitely going to be streaming Tuesday for sure. That is the only thing about working and streaming. I get exhausted super easily, which kind of sucks. I am going to raid someone afterwards. I know it's kind of this. I feel like this stream is just all over the place, but I am going to raid Michelle, Archangel Michelle. She is doing art, and I don't think I have ever had the pleasure to drop into her art stream, so this is kind of exciting. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I mean, if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be a surprise stream. Probably not. Chances are probably I won't stream tomorrow, but hopefully Monday I will see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and have a nice night, guys. Oh, and happy Mother's Day as well to everyone out there. Have a nice night, guys. Thanks for hanging.